All right. This is the first time in 2 weeks that I am back. I will be completely honest. I don't remember what I did and what I didn't do. So I'm going to have to search my inventory and shit to see. Let's see, I got one coin, so. Okay, so we've already got the blicky. Let's go upstairs. Should be able to find what I need for the second coin up here. Ah, feels good to be back. Now, unfortunately, I had to take last couple of weeks from streaming off because James! James! Oh, you bastard. Because I work security and the post I work at is a one-person post. But it's an 11-hour shift, 5 days a week. Well, they try to minimize overtime because any overtime doesn't come out of the company's wallet. It comes out of, well, it doesn't come out of the post's wallet. So, for example, if I work at a cereal factory and I get overtime, it comes out of the company's wallet and not the cereal factory's. So they try to avoid overtime as much as possible. Well, where I work, they have two guards, one for 4 days a week, getting 4 hours of overtime, and then one flex officer to cover one day so the other guard doesn't go too much into overtime. While the other guard was caught falling asleep, which the post I work at is very chill. That's essentially their one rule: don't fall asleep. They really don't mind what you do to stay awake because of how little there is to do there. But she was caught falling asleep, so they called me in. Well, my boss called me in and was like, "Hey, the other guard was caught falling asleep. I'm gonna need you to cover." And he knows that if I see something like pretty bad, I'll let him know. She had all three chairs in the guard shack lined up as a makeshift bed. Absolutely ridiculous. So, I sent her home, messaged the supervisor of the site, the supervisors, because there are two of them, of the site that I have contact with, apologized for her falling asleep, and then called my boss and was like, yeah, no, she needs to be fired. The fact that she used the chairs to make a bed, this was no accident. Why would you waste? At least take one, bro. That's perfectly good apple juice. And now it's no good, bro. You don't want trash juice. But because she was fired, I had to cover all 5 days, which honestly, it's not that bad. Only thing that sucks is I really can't stream while I'm there, you know. But they managed to find someone to take that one day, and so I'm off every Wednesday now. So from now on, stream days are Wednesday. It might change depending on how long this current flex officer stays, but for now, it is every Wednesday. Actually, let's go ahead and grab that coin real quick. Let me grab my other phone so that way I can have chat set up on it. And I can use my main phone for my notes. Now, when I started part 1, I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I'm shooting for a platinum of this game. Well, while I was, working, well, the past couple of weeks, I have been making progress on this. So currently, let me pull up my trophies. I have only a few trophies left to do. So, I have As Close as You Like, which is finish the game without killing enemies using with ranged weapons. Faster Than Fog, finish the game in under 10 hours. Defy Even Death, which is for the rebirth ending. I have It's Bread, interact with bread. Vicious Cycle, which is to get the Maria ending. Pieces Unarranged, which is collect all the strange photos in a single playthrough. Archivist, which is collect all the memos in a single playthrough. Party Like It's 2001, see all the classic endings. As well as Echoes, which is to witness all glimpses of the past in a single playthrough. I have already gotten the dog ending and alien ending, which I will still do on this playthrough just so you guys can see it. And I also got the trophy for killing each enemy, killing an enemy with each type of weapon. Well, each weapon being the rifle, pistol, shotgun, wooden plank, and pipe. I think I need to replace my controller's left trigger because
Hey, who's there?
It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it, I swear.
Hey, are you okay?
I didn't do anything. It was like that when I got here.
He... Oh, you mean the man back there? In the kitchen?
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill him.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm not saying that you did. Look, my name is James. James Sunderland.
Eddie.
Eddie, okay. So, do you live here, Eddie?
No. I'm not even from this town. It's just...
Something brought you here.
Yeah.
I just realized something. Because I was using the pyramid, the pizza head mask in one of my personal playthroughs, it had it equipped for this playthrough. and I need to remove that. My bad, guys.
Yeah, you could say that. Well, they came at me. I didn't know what to do, so I ran. I came here. Figured it might be safe, but then I found the guy in the fridge.
Easy, deep breaths. Look, this place, it's not safe. These things, this whole town, there's something wrong with it. Might be best if you just get out of here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, you want to come with? Maybe together we can find a way out of this town.
Oh, sorry, but I can't leave. Not yet. I need to find someone.
Oh.
And Eddie, be careful.
Yeah, you too.
When you're done, gather your strength.
Eddie, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I guess.
What's up, buddy? Groovy. Got room for one more? Come on, James. There you go. Alright, we've got all 3 coins now. Let's look around for some loot. Honestly, this might be an unpopular opinion, but there are only 2 games I've ever played which I can confidently label God tier. And this is one of them. The other being Cyberpunk 2077. Doesn't look like there's any loot here. Which I kind of figured. I don't remember there ever being any loot here, but... it's always good to check. And being that it's been 2 weeks since I've been on this save, I don't remember what I did and what I didn't do. So, anywhere I come across, I'm checking for loot. Oh, pardon me. See. I need to pull up my notes because there's a puzzle soon. Well, you guys already know. The puzzle item is in that room. Which on this run, I do not care, standing idle. I'm not doing the beat the game in 10 hours on this playthrough. I am doing that on a personal playthrough. Okay. Now I do have the answer pulled up because I've played this game before. Let's see, read. With each one, I'll give you guys the opportunity to read it. Being that it is YouTube, you can pause it if you'd like. My bad, I forgot to sit there and let you guys read that last one. But it essentially asks whose fault it is. I don't know if I forgot to let you guys read the other ones. Health drink. Something very off about that door. You may want to hide, James. That's Triangle Boy. That's weird, I've never seen that emote in the shop before. Bro's just mocking our attempts. Imagine getting killed then emoted on. What is this even for? We'll say the physics are pretty good. Only thing is that square section over where James is holding it is quite a bit stiff. But overall, pretty good physics. feels very familiar. You think it's hers? Better not fall, James. I ain't catching you. Welcome on in. We're playing Silent Hill 2, the remake. Truth be told, this slice shouldn't have shown up yet. But this is the only section that I can think of where it shows up before it should. For those who have played the game and understand the symbolism and everything, you already know why. And I'm not going to explain why, because it kind of reveals what one of the things to come up next is. But there's an actual reason why these slices shouldn't show up yet. Huh. Otherworldly. Disgusting. Trying to vomit on me. Locked. Now throughout the story, which I'm pretty sure I've already done this, but I don't remember, you'll find these cracks in the wall, which... James, just hit it. You're supposed to hit and open a way through. Which you've already seen him squeeze through tight spaces like that. Health drink! I'm gonna be completely honest, with my 10-hour run, I have very little healing items. Because I've pretty much been just running through it. Trying not to waste any time doing anything unnecessary. Which includes looting. Disgusting whore. You just moaned when I shot you. Is she a masochist? Anyway. M. But anyway, as I was saying, I need to sit there and replace the left trigger on my PS5 controller, because it's making like a spring sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but which my right trigger doesn't sound like that, so Looks like we'll have to find the hands to the clock. Bullets. Yay. After about 3 hours in my 2-hour run, or not 2 hour, 10-hour run, I'm going to enjoy the ability to shoot. Bro saw me turn off my light and was like, oh, now's the chance to roll up on him. Fucking idiot. Was there another, though? Okay. Looks like he was going to hide over here, but when I turned off my light, he was like, oh. He's not paying no attention to me. One thing that I do like about Silent Hill's storytelling is they don't exactly tell you everything either. They rely more on showing you and letting the player piece it together themselves. They follow the biggest rule when it comes to storytelling: show, don't tell. You don't want to treat your readers, or readers, listeners, or viewers like they're idiots. Plus, things are much better when you show them instead of telling them what's happening. A good example is in Batman vs. Superman. Instead of showing you how Batman turned so bitter, they sit there and basically tell you. Now, in a way, they do show you because of the Robin suit, but just overall, the way that Zack Snyder did it just was not good. And I am glad that James Gunn is in charge of the DCU now, because Zack Snyder just simply was not it. Nope, now's not the time to be doing all that. Damn. Hate when I open a drawer and there's nothing inside. It's like they know my loot goblin tendencies and are just trying to tease me. Let's see. I don't see anything else. So let's go ahead and keep going. Quit your twitching. You stay down. Oh, also, within my other previous personal playthrough, I also got the trophy Radio Silence for beating the game without the use of the radio. James. Thank you. James. Okay, we're gonna need a key for this door. We need to wait for the acid to chill. Yes, now you can do that. You killed him. Good job. Even though I had to tell you to swing twice in order to kill him. Because your ass missed the first time. The music is beautiful in this game. Akira Yamaoka, absolutely cooked. And I love this segment. This short-ass segment. Because of this radio. Yeah, right down the radio location. Motherfucker. Bullets. Yay. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same melancholy track that played whenever you got done with the jukebox. There's a chain right there. And 2 chains, 3 chains going this way. One is right here, but it has no knob. One goes through this wall. Okay, no, there were only... Okay, there are 3 chains. So one goes here. Okay, one goes through the wall right there. So let's go forward. That looks very suspicious. Well, no going back now. 306. Headshot. Ew. Clean yourself up. That is one thing that I absolutely love about Silent Hill, though. Every time they have Akira Yamaoka on the track, it's glorious. There's also another singer that they have, or Akira Yamaoka is the composer, but there's a singer that is often used in, well, not often, but she's been used in the track, some of the tracks for Silent Hill 3, as well as Silent Hill Shattered Memories. Oh, my bad. And Silent Hill 4, which is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. Her vocals on the various Silent Hill tracks are fantastic. Like, two of my favorite Silent Hill soundtracks, or tracks, because I'm talking about individual songs, are You're Not Here and When You're Gone. Both of them have Miss Mary Elizabeth McGlynn on them. She is great, and I love the, I guess, rock feel of the tracks. It just sounds so good. But if you get a chance, I highly recommend listening to Akira Yamaoka's works. He's composed most of the Silent Hill soundtracks, including 1, 2, 3, 4, Shattered Memories, in my opinion, the worst in the series, Origins, Silent Hill 2 Remake. I believe he did the soundtrack for A Short Message, as well as the soundtrack for F. He did do some of the soundtracks. Like, it was him and someone else. You know, it was a team effort, basically. But there were only a few Silent Hill games that he didn't work on the soundtrack for. But he also did the soundtrack for... he's worked on some of the Cyberpunk Edgerunners original soundtrack. Notice I said some. He also worked on at least one track from the Guilty Gear Strive Lucy DLC, because I know he did the intro track, as well as the Lollipop Chainsaw and Lollipop Chainsaw Repop soundtracks. I don't know if there is much difference, but he did work on both. Now, if you listen to his music, you can definitely tell he takes inspiration from 2000s style rock, which is very cool. And he does it in a way that is super interesting. I really like his music, and after listening to several of the Silent Hill tracks, as well as other tracks he's done, he has become easily my favorite video game soundtrack composer. I highly recommend giving his music a listen. It is peak. Damn. Yes, you can do your celebration. Just don't do it mid-combat. I fucking hate when you do that. I really wish they gave me control over when I do that. Damn. Every piece of glass in this apartment was shattered. Oh. Pardon me. If you'll excuse me, I have somewhere to be. There goes the music. But we have the hour hand. Someone go tell Henry. And that should have opened this door. Yes, sir. Pull the lever, crunk. I know there are going to be a lot of kids who don't understand that reference. And you've already done your jump scare. Okay, so we are on easy difficulty. Easy puzzle and combat difficulty. So, for this puzzle, you just simply look at this and align the hands accordingly. Let's go ahead and save real quick. So this is the save that this playthrough is on. I have this save from my first New Game Plus personal playthrough. Just because of the final trophy I'm going to get, which is It's Bread. Then this was the end of this playthrough. Then these two are my current personal playthrough. One, because I accidentally made a new save. And unlike other games, you can't just delete a save. Also why I have a save over here. We're gonna go ahead and save. We are in the Blue Creek Apartments. Now, regardless of what ending we are going to get, I'm shooting for a specific ending. But you really won't know until we get to the point in the game where we meet who we have to interact with for that ending. Bullets. Oh, I've been holding it in for a while. James, what are you doing? Don't do that. That's nasty. Oh, and he's going elbow deep in that shit. Literally. Ew, and look at the shine. His hands are literally covered in shit. Oh. I don't think this is going to be the same when we... When did you wash your hands? And there it is, the puzzle. Pardon me, sir. That's a woman? Yeah, all of the enemies James fights, other than Triangle Boy, are women. Sorry, the new hire is texting me asking questions. I will say, one change from the original that I have noticed, and I could be completely wrong about this, I could be just getting creepy luck. But this room in the original, there was a 50-50 chance whether or not you would get that whispering. But I've gotten it in every single playthrough I've done. That's just the game letting me know I'm gonna need this. I will say in some playthroughs it feels like it lasts longer, but I don't know for sure. Some it feels like it goes on as long as you're in the room. But in this one it felt like it was just quick. Which it could be me, I don't know for sure. But I know I've gotten the whispering every single time. Let's go on in. Okay, let me sit up. I'm sorry, little one. I didn't mean to wake you. I'm sure doing nothing all day is exhausting. Alright, so now we combine these two things and we head back to that room. The sound design in this game is so good. Alright. Now, we just gotta balance shit out. And this is one of the glimpses of the past. Glimpses of the past are basically little things you can find throughout the game, which are either hints or like direct references to things that were either changed or cut from the original for the remake. Which I like how they did it specifically for Silent Hill 2. Because Silent Hill 2 has so many things like fan theories and stuff like that, which this it doesn't confirm the fan theories, but basically pours a little more gas on the fire for them. You know, it just feels so well thought through in what they cut and stuff like that. I can understand them cutting the puzzles because you don't want a repeat of the same puzzles from the original. Oh, hey, Angie.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah. I'm James.
Angela.
Angela. Okay. Look, I'm not sure what you're planning, but there's always another way.
Really? What's the point? It's easier just to run. Maybe it's all we deserve.
We?
Me. You. We're all the same.
I'm not like you.
Are you afraid? Sorry.
It's okay. Did you find your mother?
No. Not yet.
Did she live here? In this building?
I don't know.
So all you know is that she lived in this town?
What did you say? How did you know that?
Well, I just figured because this is where you're looking for her. How else would I know?
Yeah. Sorry. Did you find the person that you were looking for?
Not yet. Her name's Mary. She's my wife.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know why I think she's here. She
Died 3 years ago.
She's dead?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not crazy. At least I don't think so.
We have to find my mama.
Should I go with you? This town really is dangerous. Now I know what you meant back there in the cemetery.
No, it's okay. Besides, I'd just slow you down.
What about that?
Will you hold it for me?
Sure. No problem.
If I kept it, I'm not sure what I might do. No! I'm sorry! I've been bad! Please don't!
Now you get to really see why she's the saddest. Her story is the saddest in the entire series. But we'll get to see more of that later on. And let's just say this will make a lot more sense as well. All three adult characters who are in Silent Hill are all going through their own journey. And none of them see the same thing. You guys hear that? Sounds like Triangle Boy. Bullets. And here it is. The second door. Which is for Scott. We need to get back to the clock. Where you going, Mrs. Legs? What happened? These are the strange photographs. And this is where the first boss fight happened in the original game. This is the Minute Hand. We're going to be going through there very soon. This is the moth room. So basically, how you would solve the puzzle is all these different moths. You'd look at them, look at the lock, and follow the instructions. So on the side, it would tell you what you need to do to figure out each level of the lock combination. So I already remember the code, but I will still go through the room as if I'm doing it for the first time. But you sit there and look at all the different moths, look at the symbols on them. And then depending on the puzzle difficulty you're on, you'll either have to just remember the numbers of each symbol or have to actually do math. But the premise of the puzzle stays the same. And that's the basic idea of my apologies. But that's the basic idea of all the puzzles in the game. They all have the same basic idea. They'll tell you the basic idea applies to each of the puzzle difficulties. However, the steps required will change. I didn't mean to press O. Now we are on light puzzle difficulty, so the puzzles aren't that hard. Ew. It's oozing. Bro just has no hesitation going shoulder deep in strange holes. Also, before, under his fingernails were clean, but after reaching into the toilet, under his fingernails are disgusting, despite never washing his fucking hands. And now, this is the point where the slices and stuff make sense, because you got Angela's knife. Also, environments that you know and are familiar will change slightly throughout the events of the game. I love how Silent Hill 2 Remake will subtly fuck with the player. The way they do it is just fantastic, and the original did it as well, but seeing it in its modern glory is just beautiful. Okay. And here is another glimpse of the past. Something that was changed in the original for the remake. Or changed from the original for the remake. Because this is where you originally fight Triangle Boy. And once you fight him, he goes down into the flooded area. That's why this area is dripping. One of the most popular fan theories is the loop theory, suggesting that James is in an endless loop. Which is why I love that they changed a few things. Not for the better or the worse, but purely to pour a little gasoline on the fires of the fan theories. And what they replaced them with were either just as good or better. Now, there is one aspect of the game that was in the somewhat original, but not in the remake. Of course, it didn't even launch in the original as well. It came later to the original, which is an expansion called Born from a Wish. Which I will mention Born from a Wish a little later. Oh look, it's Triangle Boy. Bro's just standing there, menacingly. Bro, so rude. The least you could do is buy me dinner first. Bro, COVID is over. There's no need for social distancing anymore. I'll be honest, I love trolling him. Bro just wrecked everything. There should be a little bit of loot throughout here. Maybe not throughout here, but should be a little bit in here. Because if I remember correctly, there's one syringe, but maybe not. Fresh air and thick fog. What's up? It's been a little while. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Loot. Yay. Got anything fun you've been working on?
Hey. It was you, wasn't it? You're the one who stepped on my hand.
Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
I dunno. What's a big dum-dum like you doing here anyway?
Hey, that's not very nice. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? What you got there?
None of your business. You didn't love Mary anyway.
What? Hey, wait! How do you know her name?
I mean, it's a pretty common name. It's not hard to guess. You just go through M's. Mary's one of the first names you're going to come with. I've been doing well. But how have you been doing? Yeah, I've answered. You asked me how I was doing, and this is the second time, which I'm doing pretty well. I just got done doing 2 weeks of overtime because the person who would usually take one of my days, that way I don't end up with overtime, got fired. That's good to hear. You working on any projects or anything?
This is it. Mary. Could you really be here?
It's not under personal, it is under key items. Investigate. Glad to hear that. I've just been working working on platinuming this game. Someone's there.
Mary? No. You're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend?
No, my late wife. I can't believe it. Your face, your voice, you could be...
My name is Maria. I don't look like a ghost, do I? See? Warm.
Sorry, I got confused.
Hey. Where are you going?
I need to find Mary.
Didn't you say she died?
Oh. Yeah. 3 years ago. It's just... I got a letter from her.
A letter?
I know how it sounds. I don't...
Hey. It's okay. So, what did the letter say?
She said she was waiting for me. In our special place.
And that's here? Anyway, I haven't seen her. Is this your only special place?
I don't know anymore. There was something. I can't quite...
Hey! I think I might know. I mean, there's this one place. Not far from here.
What kind of place?
The kind two lovers might call special. I can show you if you want. Unless you have somewhere else to be. Something else to do. Hey, easy there. I'm just messing with you. Come on. It's this way.
You're coming with me? Can't you just tell me where it is?
You're just gonna leave me here? Alone? With all these monsters around?
No, I just...
Is it because I remind you of her? You loved her, didn't you? Didn't you?
All right, just...
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so long story. I pre-ordered this game last October, I believe, is when it came out. I started it at the time, but I didn't finish it. Forgot where I was. Started it, didn't finish it again, and then Silent Hill F was close to coming out, and I was like, "Oh shit! I still haven't finished Silent Hill 2 Remake." So I sat there, and I was like, "Okay, I am going to finish this game because it's an amazing game, and I actually want to see it through." So I sat down, got through it, loved every second of it. Very tense, especially in certain parts.
I know, Sorry, I'm just a bit preoccupied.
It's fine. You know, if there's anything you want to talk about, anything at all.
And I did
No.
wind up beating it
Let's
several
just keep
times.
moving.
Because I do want to platinum it. But fantastic game. There are only 2 games that I would describe as God tier, and this is one of them. That's disgusting, but James can pop a quantum later. Pardon me, Maria. Okay. I have played it, I just haven't beaten it yet. So, when Silent Hill F was close to coming out, that's when I remembered I still haven't beaten this game. So, I beat this game, and when Silent Hill F came out, I played a little bit of it just to see how much I liked it in comparison to 2. I do like it. I just don't like it as much as I do the 2 remake, but it is still very fun. But I haven't gotten back to Silent Hill F because I've been working on the platinum for this game. Do I have my light on? No. Okay, good.
This place we're going to, what is it exactly?
It used to be kind of a special place for young couples in these parts. I think it's easier if I just show you.
A strip club? Yes! Let's go. But Silent Hill F, it is good, and I love the art of it. And of course, it has Akira Yamaoka on the track, so the soundtrack is a banger. But it wasn't just him who worked on the soundtrack. What's over here? Whole lot of nothing. But as far as like in comparison to the 2 remake, I feel the 2 remake was way better.
Why'd you do that?
Fun and loot goblin tendencies. You smash windows, you never know what you'll get. Could be ammo, could be health
Go
drinks,
through the motel.
could be a whole lot of nothing. See. Awesome, the Jack is here. Come on, Maria. But this game is just fantastic. And I know that a lot of fans will be upset at me saying this, but I genuinely think...
Wrong way. We already passed the motel.
Give me a sec, I'm looting. You gotta understand the loot goblin tendencies. It's okay, Maria. If I'm not mistaken, there was a car somewhere around here with a jack where we can remove the jack and...
Your wife, what was she like? Or is... Sorry, I'm not...
That's fine. Why do you ask?
Just curious.
I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
Oh, come on. You said we look alike? At least give me something.
Well, she liked to play the piano. I'm not sure if you're really that much alike.
Oh? I don't strike you as the pianist type?
Let's just leave it.
Sure, James.
Maybe it's only when we come through here later. Nope, maybe not.
You know we're heading the wrong way, right?
Yeah, just bear with me, okay?
Whatever you say, big man.
Oh yeah, baby, call me big man again. Here it is. Here it is.
More of those things.
Nice ass. Alright. I like to play a lot of different games. Like, if you look at what I stream, I am a variety streamer. But some of my favorite games are Silent Hill 2, Fallout 4, and Cyberpunk 2077. But I play a massive variety of games. In fact, later today when I stream on Twitch, I will be playing Bullet. Which in my opinion is Rockstar's most underrated game of all time. Were you here to catch what I just said? See. Okay. But I enjoy playing a variety of different games. Silent Hill is just
Not getting
the
through either.
current one.
No reason to. It's the wrong way anyway.
Actually, we should probably check these cars, see if they have anything.
You startled.
Relax. It's just a chainsaw. Yay. I haven't gotten all the endings yet. In fact, the trophy that I'm going to be trying to get is for getting the Maria ending. Which, how this... Yeah, Rockstar hasn't made a single bad game yet. Now, personally, I think Grand Theft Auto 5 is actually pretty mid. It is a step down from San Andreas and 4, which were the two main Grand Theft Auto games before 5, but it was still a pretty good game. Now, studios like Naughty Dog have an almost perfect reputation.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, it's fine. Just give me a minute.
Now, Naughty Dog does have one game that is a blemish on their record. That being The Last of Us 2.
Anything good in here?
As good as it gets.
The Last of Us 2 was not good. Its story was, in my opinion, garbage. But its gameplay was really good. Now, some people will sit there and be like, oh, you haven't played it, so you can't judge it. I may not have played it, but I know the story. I've seen playthroughs of it. I can judge the story. Damn, nothing in there. Well, we did get at least a little bit of ammo from that place. Let's stop by Jackson.
You ever stayed in a place like this? The walls are so thin you can hear everything. Love, hate, jealousy.
Yeah, I have the people in the room next to me were doing a drug deal while me and Mary were going anyway.
Nothing safe with you around, huh?
Now, if we go over here, I believe it is this room. No, it's this room then.
Cozy.
This room. There's something wrong with it. I think we should leave.
Oh, loosen up, James. It sure beats running around with those monsters out there.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. Oh, go ahead. Now, fun fact about this room, whenever you come by later, the wallpaper will be peeled up and you can see a symbol right here. Because this room is a reference to Silent Hill 3. There's also a trophy to come back later and discover the symbol behind the wallpaper.
Again?
Again? This is the first time I've used it.
Can you let me in?
Sure. Come on in, baby. I love that they included her original outfit.
Why, thank you, good sir.
Kind of wish that there was a way to sit there and equip James's original skin as well as Maria's original skin. That would have been pretty cool. But unfortunately, the only customization we can do to James is hats. Um, it 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 is cool to have something like that for streamers. However, I'm not really a big streamer or anything. Um, so I'm not currently in the market for anything like that. So, respectfully, I will have to decline.
Hey.
What's up,
You
Gary?
think I'd look good in this one?
Absolutely, it's a classic.
Sure.
Not quite the ringing endorsement, but hey, I'll take it.
I'll step into the bathroom. Go ahead and change into it. You done? You're just admiring it. Ready to roll? She just shoved it up her ass.
Okay, I'm fine.
Oh, nice. I'm currently working on the platinum for this game as well. I have all the collectibles. I'm currently working on a personal playthrough with the 10-hour run and no firearm kill run.
So that's what it was for. Yay.
And then I have the Maria ending trophy, which I'm going to be trying to do with this playthrough. And once I get the Maria and the Rebirth ending, which I'll be doing on one of the collectible runs. The dog ending was pretty easy to get. I've already gotten the dog ending, but I will be getting it for the stream run.
So, James. 3 years. That's a long time. What will you tell her if, when you find out?
That I love her.
Oh, then. Lucky her.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Like I said, 3 years is a long time.
I mean, she's not wrong. 3 years is a long time. There was a building. There's a building somewhere. There's Jack's Inn. I love the sound effect you get whenever you're close to one of these ravines. Okay, here's the building. Not sure. It's labeled as the White Chasm.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's just... This place just gives me the creeps. I'm not sure why.
You ever been inside?
I'm not sure. It does feel familiar somehow. Like a bad memory. It's nothing, really.
I've definitely played this at least 4 times. Well, I don't even remember how many times I played this, but all I can say is if this does come to the Switch 2, that is an instant pre-order. Especially with how good this remake is. Personally, I think this has become the greatest remake of a game ever. And because we will be getting the dog ending, we'll need this. We're gonna have to combine it, and boom, we got the dog key. See, getting any one of the endings isn't particularly hard, but the method of getting any of the endings are tied to certain actions. So sometimes you'll be shooting for example, the in-water ending, but you'll accidentally get the Maria ending, or vice versa. There are a couple of endings that are pretty easy to get on your first run, but the difficulty comes in understanding what you have to do to get these endings.
Strange. This should not be here.
Well, it's here.
It is. So, what now?
Now we look for another way.
Now we find a hotel room. Just me and Maria.
What?
James?
Well,
Stay close.
I'm gonna say Maria, because look at her sense of style. But if you look at Mary's sense of style, you should have just let me walk past. James, why'd you stop pushing it? Alright, come on, Maria.
Over there. Through the fence.
Bro's just trying to have a threesome with them. I don't know. Personally, I can't really give an answer without spoiling the game, and I don't know if everyone has played the game or not. You see, that is a difficult question. No, it isn't. Silent Hill 2 Remake, in my opinion, is the greatest remake of all time. Everything that the original did well, it kept. Everything that the original didn't do so well, it improved, and in specific sections were massively improved. There are very minimal complaints that I have about Silent Hill 2 Remake. This game is, in my opinion, one of the very few games that I can label as God tier. Oh, a restaurant. Maria must have brought us here for some food. Thank you, Maria. I was actually kind of hungry.
Maria? Hello?
She just slammed the door in my face. Oh, it's a mannequin. Well, we stopped at this restaurant. Might as well get some food. What's good around here to eat? Hope you guys got a good burger. This ain't a restaurant. Ooh. Personally,
Maria?
I would say it's difficult for me to say, but I'll answer after this cutscene.
What? Come on, don't give me that look. I was just kidding.
What is this? Is this the special place you met?
Don't be silly. Just have to go through and out the front. Then again, now that we're here, can't we stay just for a little while? catch our breath before we head back out there?
I don't have time to take a break. Mary could be out there, waiting for me.
I know. It's just... this place, this whole thing, it's like a nightmare. I just wanted to get away from it, even for a second. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I guess this place is getting to me, too. Am I crazy? You know, for thinking she could be here.
Crazy is one word for it, I guess. I can think of another.
What's that?
Hopeful.
Well, that's a nicer way of putting it.
Here.
What are you doing?
Something to take the edge off. No? You sure? Fine. Be that way. Here's to... hope. Undying.
We should probably get going.
Fine. Ready when you are.
Okay, now that the cutscene is over, to answer your first question, it's complicated. So if you really love Silent Hill, I highly recommend getting the old ones. However, being that you do have...
Would you like it to be?
Being that you do have the remake, getting the original isn't necessary. And in many ways, the remake is easily better. But if you decide to get the original, there's one thing you have to keep in mind. It is a highly sought after game, and it's going to be expensive to get. Now, if you do get it, I recommend getting the Greatest Hits version, because the Greatest Hits version adds a additional mode called Born from a Wish that isn't in the original release. But the issue with that mode is because the developers weren't given a whole lot of time, it is a little rushed. It is still worth playing. However, it is not necessary for the experience. It's just basically a bonus mode for fans who already enjoyed the base game. But being that you have the remake, having the original isn't necessary. Pretty much get it if you really like it. But if you're happy with the remake, do not get it. Now, what I highly recommend getting is Silent Hill 3. It is great. It's not as artistically great as Silent Hill 2, but is still very good. And if you get a specific version of the original, it comes with a CD copy of the soundtrack, which, in my opinion, is the second best Silent Hill soundtrack in the entire series. Akira Yamaoka absolutely cooked on that soundtrack, and I highly recommend giving it a listen. The other game that I think it has a better soundtrack is actually Shattered Memories. Which, honestly, overall, though, I would give... Actually, I'm going to swap that. Silent Hill 3 has the best soundtrack, but I feel Shattered Memories has the best track. Like, one track in it is better than any of the tracks from Silent Hill 3, which is When You're Gone by Akira Yamaoka, with the vocals of Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. She also did the vocals for several Silent Hill 3 tracks. Fantastic vocal performance. But there are plenty of PS2 games that are definitely worth getting, like the original Grand Theft Auto trilogy, Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories, and Vice City Stories. Now, you can get them on PSP. They are a little more expensive on PS2, but the PS2 version is a little easier to play. One game that I highly recommend for the PS2 is Pixar Cars, the first game. It is absolutely fun and is one of my childhood games. Also, if you're a Fallout fan, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, it's a top-down isometric shooter, but it is still pretty fun. I enjoyed playing it. But there are plenty of fantastic PS2 games. But if you're wanting to get the PS2 Silent Hill games, those are going to cost a pretty penny. You're easily looking at over $100 for each game. Now, as far as your other question, my top 3 games for next year. Oh, man. So, I'm looking forward to Resident Evil 9. I'm going to put that in number 3. I am very skeptical with it because there are already things that they've done which I feel were a misstep. So, we are returning to Raccoon City, which is fantastic. In fact, my friend several years ago asked me what I would do if I got to make a Resident Evil game, and I sat there and said it would return to Raccoon City, which at the time he said was a dumb idea. But now that Capcom is doing it, suddenly he thinks it's a great idea. I feel like with a return to Raccoon City, they should have had Chris and Jill be the main characters, because it's a return to the beginning, and these two were the ones who started it. It felt like a misstep having an original character for this specific game. But I'm still looking forward to Resident Evil 9. I just hope it's better than 8, because in my opinion 8 was disappointing. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out. I am so excited for it, but it's in number 2. There's one game that I am more excited for, which is Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. I am so excited for Lego Batman to release, and I intend on buying at least all the Lego Batmobiles to get the golden skins for them in game. Because I want to drive around in the golden Batman vs. Superman Batmobile. That was a kick-ass Batmobile. Those are my top 3 games for 2026.
You gonna dance for me, big guy? I'd pay to see that.
Well, where's your money? Show me the money. And I can't jump down from here. Alright. See. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Heaven's Night. Ready to go?
Let me know when you want to move on.
You wanna get a private booth, baby?
Let's go.
All right then. Come on. We could come back later if you want. You know, in case we need a break.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Whatever you say. I mean, any port in a storm, right?
I guess so.
They had a Heaven's Night arcade game? Bro should have just labeled it Shake That Ass Simulator.
Getting used to you smashing stuff up.
That's disappointing. I like to be spontaneous. Now she knows every time I see a window, I'm swinging this chainsaw. Also, there are a few other games I'm looking forward to, like the Invincible Fighter, as well as the new Marvel 4v4 Tag Team Fighter, which looks really good. But I'm not huge into fighters, so I wouldn't label them as in my top 3. My friend, on the other hand, is a massive fan of fighter games. Damn, no loot.
Look, we're on the other side of that chasm. Some detour. But hey, at least we're here.
Here meaning where exactly?
Come on, we'll find out.
That's it? A garden?
There's a bit more to it than that.
If you say so. I don't think I've been here before.
Come on, she's just around the corner.
She? Who is she?
There's a story told around these parts. Kind of a local legend. Tells of a woman who was cast out. Sentenced to die on an island out on the lake. There was a man in town who fell madly in love with her. And every night, he would sneak out. Row across the lake, bringing her food and company. And every night, she would stand there, on the shore, holding a lit candle to help him find his way. But this one night, a terrible storm broke out. Caught him out in the open, and it blew out the candle. Even in darkness, the man would not give up. He would not turn back. So he fought against the raging waters until finally the lake took him. They say even then, the woman never lost hope. She kept coming out at night, kept lighting the candle to bring her beloved home, to lead him to shore. Not sure how much truth there is to it. It's probably just a fairy tale. But she's become something of a local saint. Patron of undying love. Hence this place.
Okay. Looks like I'll need to hurry because my parents are wanting to reset
She's
the
not
router.
here.
What?
She's not here. And why would she be? I don't even remember this place. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have come here.
Hey. It's okay. There's plenty of other places to look. We can still...
Come on.
Alright.
I think it came from inside the theater.
It did. Let's go.
You okay?
Yeah. Maybe you better wait here.
Okay. Not much of a movie fan anyway. And James?
Yeah.
Be careful in there.
Yeah.
This is boring.
Honestly, Detroit Become Human is... It still looks good for a PS4 game, so it's not like it needs a remaster.
Told you. It was this big rat. Jumped right at me from the sea. You would have screamed too if you saw it. Go.
Eddie?
Oh. You're,
James. We met back at the apartment building.
Yeah. I remember.
I see that you didn't make it out yet.
Yeah. I just didn't get around to it yet.
Well, at least you got your appetite back. Are you alone here, Eddie?
Yeah, it's only like a year old.
No.
Hell.
That's probably just Laura messing around.
The little girl? Laura, is that her name?
That's what she said.
I'm gonna go look for her. You coming?
Now you want me to come with you?
Never mind.
Alright. Pardon me. Welcome on in. We're playing Silent Hill 2. This is the 2024 remake. In my opinion, this is the best remake of a game ever. Previously, that title would have gone to the remake of Resident Evil 1 that was on the GameCube. Looks like she went right out the front door.
Laura, stop! It's dangerous!
Maria? Did you see a little girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to stop her, but she went that way. We can still catch her.
And it's been 1 year, and it's, let's see, we need to go just straight. It should be to this side. But it's been officially a year recently.
James, look.
Brookhaven Hospital. All right.
Where did she go?
We're gonna save. Alright, thank you for joining on in. Hope you all enjoyed. We will be continuing this next week, and later on today we will be playing Bully on Twitch. Hope you all have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you guys next time.